Hey everyone, Josh Simpson, the veteran CPA, owner of Simpson and Simpson Accounting. Today I will be talking about 7 tips to help your business succeed. These tips come from the experience of working with hundreds of business owners, and after a while you see commonalities of why business owners succeed and why they unfortunately fail. Tip number 1, charge high enough prices. You'll be amazed at how many business owners fail just because their prices are not high enough. They think they're charging enough, but they're not. And what tells you you're not charging enough is your profit and loss. If you have a lot of sales, but then after all expenses, you have a loss, there's a good chance you're not charging enough. And a good rule of thumb that I learned from someone early on is if you're selling to many people and some people are not saying that your prices are too high and complaining, then you're probably not charging enough. Number 2, have a net profit margin percentage at least 10%. Now bear with me, please try to learn this. It'll be extremely helpful. I go over this over and over again with clients. It's actually a pretty simple calculation. It's basically your net income divided by your sales. In this example, we have a Gorilla Consulting LLC, and this is just a basic profit and loss. You see it's got $500,000 of sales, $150,000 of contractor expenses, blah, blah, blah. And at the bottom, we have $140,000 of net income. If you take $140,000 divided by the sales of $500,000, you have 28%. So that's a good net profit margin percentage. A net profit margin percentage over 10% is considered good. A net profit margin percentage over 20% is considered very good. And a net profit margin percentage over 30% is considered excellent. Obviously, some types of businesses, it's going to be harder. Consulting usually has really high net profit margin percentage, whereas restaurants, construction, it's going to be lower because there's lots of material cost. Remember, sales can be very misleading. Someone might say, oh, my business has 1.5 million of sales. But if it doesn't have a high net income, it means basically nothing. The business is failing. In this example, we have Roll Tide Construction LLC. This business is not doing well. Unfortunately, there's a lot of construction businesses in this exact same situation, usually because they're not charging enough. You know, they try to get these contracts in the door and then they can't meet the budget. Many different reasons. So you got to charge the right prices. Here we see Roll Tide Construction has sales of 1.5 million. Contractors expense of $900,000, materials expense of $300,000, and after all expenses, the net income is only $60,000. So if we take the net income of $60,000 divided by the sales of $1,500,000, this company has a net profit margin percentage of 4%, which is, the 4% is under the recommended at least 10%. This business is not doing well and in risk of failing. I want to give a quick side note. There is certain business situations where net income does not matter. And I know someone was thinking it out there. I heard one time Elon Musk say that he doesn't like financial statements. They don't matter. Well, that's easy to say when you're a software company or have a innovative product. Those kinds of businesses, it's different because a lot of those types of businesses, they're building up this business, this product, this software, technology, and they're not looking to make a net income. What they're looking for is on the sale of the business. They might put 10 million into the business, have a loss, and then sell the business, that product or technology, for 30 million or something like that. So yes, I wanted to cover that because I know someone out there is going to say, well, there are situations where it doesn't matter. Tip number 3. I hope you haven't fallen asleep on me yet. I know accounting and taxes are very exciting. Tip number 3, never give up on hiring. Lots of business owners, I say, how many employees you got? Well, it's just me. I tried hiring a couple people, didn't work out. Yes, hiring is extremely difficult. One of the best things I ever heard when I was in business school is the teacher who had lots of business experience said, if you hire 50% well, you're doing great. That means you hire 2 people and one of them works out and the other one doesn't, that you're doing great. So to grow your business, you got to have employees. You got to have people doing the work. You can't do it all yourself. Employees are going to come and go. Just keep at it. And you'll always be able to have some good help out there. Don't fall into the negativity that there's no good help out there. Don't fall into that. There's always good help out there. Just don't give up. Business tip number 4, working on your business, not in your business. Again, back to the point of it's just too much to do all the work in your business and manage the business. At first, obviously, you're going to be doing the work some of yourself, but as you start to bring in income, you definitely need people doing the work for you so you can manage the business and focus more on things like sales and marketing, writing your processes, fine-tuning those kinds of things. So yes, work on your business, not in your business. It's each week, think about, did I do anything to work on my business this week, or did I work in my business this whole week? And it's an easy trap to fall into. I fall into myself sometimes. I get too much in the details, and then I didn't make a YouTube video like I wanted to, or I need to add the text messaging to my website where if people want to ask a question, they can text it right away. I'll type in a message right to my website. Got to make time to do those kinds of things to make the business better and better. Business tip number 5. It's kind of like that movie that says, always be closing, always be selling. Whether it's you or someone else in your business, you need to have someone that's constantly trying to sell your goods and services every day. They're reaching out to people, they're emailing people, you got ads, you want multiple avenues where someone's always selling or you're always selling. Because the more people you have in your pipeline, the more you don't have to get desperate and go with a low price. If you have a full pipeline and people are buying at your price, you can start raising your prices and figure out how much you can actually charge and make your business more profitable. Tip number 6, listen to the market. This was always fascinating to me, is that when I first started my business, I was trying to sell my accounting services a certain way, thinking that's what people wanted. But after talking in many sales calls, hundreds of them, you find out what people really need, and then you adjust your business to what the market needs, not what you think the market needs or what you want to sell, but what people want. So you learn from doing those sales calls of what people are actually looking for. You don't want to be like someone says, hey, I want this, and you'd be like, no, I can't. I could do that, but that's not what we offer. I mean, sometimes, yes, it's a little too outside the scope, but listen to the market. People will tell you what they need in your industry, your line of work. And last but not least, tip number 7, I obviously, being a tax guy, I had to throw something in about taxes. As a business owner, please get on W-2 payroll. Pay yourself a W-2. Too many business owners go the whole year. They don't pay any taxes. They end up owing tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands in tax debt. So it's a good goal to have yourself on a higher and higher W-2 each year, which we talk about in other videos. If your business is doing well, you have $100,000 net income, you want a $50,000 W-2 salary that year, or $75,000 W-2 salary this year. That way you're paying taxes automatically throughout the year, and you relieve your burden of the quarterly estimated tax payments. We saw the government has given out lots of free money these last couple years, and it's all been based on how much W-2 payroll your business has. So if you're not on W-2 payroll with a successful business, get on it right away. Start paying those taxes. It makes your life a lot easier and remove a lot of stress. Well, I hope you found my video helpful. Please press the like and subscribe to my channel. If you need any assistance in your business, whether it's accounting, taxes, consulting, please feel free to reach out. We offer a free 30-minute consultation. Have a great day.